welcome to my second video of Vlogmas. Today I really wanted to sit down and react to my past Vlogmas flops. This isn't just gonna be me reacting, this is going to be me explaining and exposing. I've been on the internet for 10 plus years. I've been very public with my eras and my mental health, but I also have left out a lot because during those times that I've been creating content, there's stuff that I was comfortable sharing, but not stuff I was fully comfortable sharing because I was actively going through it. You guys have seen half of the truth of things that were going on, but not the full truths. There's truths and we're gonna spill them in this video. So I actually named my eras to make this video easier. So the first era is 2017, and I called that my first time because it was my first time doing Vlogmas. The next era, 2018, is called Sad in LA. 2019 is a sad holiday. 2020, COVID. Vlogmas 2021 is called Slay Queen, and 2022 is called House Poor and Healing. We'll get into it. So in 2017, the reason I did Vlogmas is because I was going through a really bad time. I was going through my eating disorder. I was really public about it. Because I was going through it, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's good to have something I have to do every day to keep me structured, because at this point in my life, I did not have a routine. I was a 22-year-old that was just sleeping in, drinking coffee, repeat, and being anxious. But this Vlogmas is special to me because it really did make me enjoy vlogging. It was my first time and I'm really glad I did it, but you can tell it's really half-ass, and this Vlogmas is so genuine and it's so not try hard. The intro that I used, my ex put it together really last minute for me. Hey guys, happy Vlogmas, I'm trying it. There's a few videos from this specific Vlogmas that stick out. This one, my winter morning routine. So I just got back from Walgreens and I have my new lashes, and the lighting's kind of funny today just because it's a gross day out. But I'm gonna be doing my makeup because this is what I do after I get my coffee. Coffee, Walgreens, makeup. What are we getting ready for? What an easy day. But yeah, I feel like this is majority of the vlog and I have nothing else to do today except edit, so I'll catch up with you guys later at the end of the day. I'm glad I filmed it so candidly because I can look back and be like, wow, things were so easy back then. I kind of miss this. So the next video that sticks out in my mind is my real/messy room tour. Hi, welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. It is 11 p.m. at night. And the reason why I don't have more footage from throughout the day is because I was editing a video all day. I'm laying here right now in my room, just, PJs and all, trying to figure out what the heck I can film for you guys right now. Screw it, I'm gonna give you guys a messy room tour. Okay guys, here is an overview of my messy room. I promise it's not usually this bad. I will never film with my place like this now, but this is real and it's relatable, and it's maybe I should go back to my roots a little bit. I don't know. Oh my God, I don't want to get into my vanity. Guys, this is bad. This is really bad. We're not getting into this. I'm actually really embarrassed. This was just the most authentic I think I've ever been on YouTube. That was good though. I get why you guys liked that Vlogmas. I do want to note that I vlogged for 25 days. I made it. I did it all the way through. I really do think I felt a sense of accomplishment. I do believe being busy is good for bad mental health, and it kept me busy, and yeah, I'll always have a soft spot for this specific Vlogmas, as do you guys. You guys have told me, so aw. Okay, on to the next era. Okay, the next era is 2018 and it's called Sad Girl in LA. Christmas is coming. Okay, so the backstory. I clearly was going through things in Pennsylvania, and then shortly after that Vlogmas, I had this realization that I'm a creative, I wanna do music, I wanna be around people that are like me, same shit, different year. And I moved to LA. I actually did it. I'm really proud of myself. Told my boyfriend at the time, do you wanna come with me or do you wanna stay? Do you wanna be long distance? I'm moving to LA. I was surprised. He wanted to move. He moved with me, and we both were creative. We both wanted to try it, but we weren't doing so hot out there. Good morning, guys. I am so tired of waking up at noon. I'm so tired. I feel like I wake up and the day is already gone. This has to stop. I'm in such a bad mood because it's cloudy. Update. I kind of just want you guys to know that like I'm in a bad mood because of like Vlogmas and everything, but there's also something like YouTubers don't talk about, and that's the behind the scenes. I feel like I skipped a step. I went from literally living with my parents in their house to having my laundry done, my food cooked. Like I went and moved across the country without knowing how to take care of myself, without having a routine, without knowing how to like stay grounded when like shit goes wrong. Like he was always like in the room with the door closed playing games, and I was drinking coffee, sleeping on the couch. It was like not the vibe. But the reason I tried doing Vlogmas was because I lived in LA and the people I did hang out with were influencers, and everybody was like saying that they were doing Vlogmas, and there were Christmas events that brands were putting on that they were inviting me to, and I just kind of joined the crowd. I didn't actually want to do Vlogmas. I just kind of joined the crowd. The Vlogmas prior really grounded me, so I thought doing that would fix my situation in LA, but actually didn't. I ended up having to stop, not even halfway, because I was just so not doing well. I feel bad looking back at myself, like I was really struggling. But yeah, the first video of Vlogmas, oh right, this is the year everyone was going crazy with intros, and I felt the pressure to have a unique intro because I wasn't like the other girls. And I did a 70s intro, which was actually really cute. This is so cute. Slay, I liked that. Good morning, guys. I just got a blowout. That's the new thing I've been doing lately, and a lot of you guys have been talking about it in the comments. I don't really like my content from this year. Okay, here's Target shopping. Maybe this is more interesting. I went to Target last night with Alicia, and I got more coffee. So we're so extra. We are taking a black car to go to Target. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're planning on hardcore Christmas decoration shopping. I mean, like, lip filler, blowouts, black cars to Target. It's giving LA, like, so hard. Because nowadays, I'm thinking about my Vlogmas now. Like, I would be, like, you know, driving myself to Target, using my little blowout tool, stopped getting lip filler. It is weird to watch yourself back. Like, this is giving, I'm 3 years deep in success on YouTube, and I think I'm the shit vibes. Let's go to this one called Vlogmas Mental Breakdown, No More Daily Vlogs. Good morning, guys. This is not the way I wanted to be starting out my Vlogmas, but unfortunately it is what it is, and I'm like in a really bad mood because one, this is the third rainy day in a row. The second thing is I woke up late again. It's already 2 p.m. The sun goes down in an hour. Like I get up at like 7 a.m. now. If I wake up at like 8:30, I feel like weird. Like I think that's just things that like you learn over time. I'm in such a bad mood because it's cloudy, the day's already halfway over. Whenever it rains in LA, like people aren't used to. No wonder people were annoyed with me during this time. I like looked like I had everything. I had this beautiful apartment, living with my boyfriend, had all these followers, money, opportunities in LA, getting invited to these brand events. And I'm complaining about how bad of a day I'm having in like most of these videos. And then that was it. I'm glad that after this video I didn't keep posting. And then that was literally it for that Vlogmas. I have empathy for my past self because only I know what that all felt like, but I completely see how other people saw that. Like I completely see where the disconnect was. I thought I was gonna move to LA and be booked and busy. Nobody was hitting me up. My team, like it was like crickets. Here I'm dancing around the topic and I didn't go into it. I'm gonna go into it now, but it's this thing where like people want you there and you think you're gonna be booked and busy because the trips are misleading. When you actually move to LA, it is like that. It is crickets. People flake on your plans. It's just like a thing in LA. When you do trips, LA stays magical. When you only live out there and you cut everything else off, from my experience in the influencer world, it gets dry. It's like really interesting to look at this back and kind of have like clarity in my decision making for like 28-year-old Niki. I don't feel weird still living that bi-coastal life all these years later because now looking back, I really am finding, I guess the word is balance. Here, this was one extreme, and then the previous Vlogmas was another extreme. All right, that's it for Sad Girl in LA. 2019, I called this Sad Holiday. I didn't even bother trying Vlogmas. I put out a song called Sad Holiday. Here, I'm still sad. The character arc didn't happen yet, but I was at least aware enough with myself to know that maybe Vlogmas isn't good for me. So instead of putting out Vlogmas, I put out a song, which is what started the music journey. Good things come from darkness, I really do believe, because of this experience. This was probably the lowest point in my 20s, but here I had the awareness. We didn't do Vlogmas, but we put out this banger. So I put on my clothes, fake emotions till I feel alright this time. Maybe I feel better soon. Everyone's red and I feel blue. I'm fighting through my sad. Wow, Nikki, I'm proud of myself for this. I haven't pulled out Sad Holiday in years because it's a little triggering because it was, like I said, it was like the lowest point of my 20s. But the irony is like when I kind of gave up is when shit fell together, because this is what led me into music. And yeah, so we skipped Vlogmas that year. And I really like that I did make a Christmas song about mental health. To this day, like current Nikki had the same realization that my favorite music has to do with mental health and like self-reflection. I feel like I'm relating to this version of Nikki currently. The next era, we skipped Vlogmas again, but I had to put this in here because I had COVID on Christmas, okay? Like that was peak 2020. I couldn't be with my family. Me and Gabby had to film our what we got each other for Christmas video, quarantine style, because I was the one who had COVID. Hey guys, Merry Christmas. And also, Merry Happy Get Jealous of what everybody else got on YouTube Day. First and foremost, this is my first what I got for Christmas by myself and on this channel. I've always done this video with my twin sister on our joint channel, so this is a first. 2020 has been a lot of firsts, to say the least. But at the time, I felt too scared to say online that I had COVID, so I didn't say I had COVID. So this is me now yelling at the top of my lungs that I had COVID on Christmas. And this is the year I started the trend, what I got other people for Christmas, 2020. This is a trend that I always wanted to start. I hate showing off like what I got for Christmas, and I had felt too old being like 24, 25, showing what my mom and dad got me for Christmas. Like that felt weird. So this is when I started showing off what I got other people, and I still do it to this day. So yeah. Okay, we are on to the Slay Queen era, which is 2021. I call this era Slay Queen because we had a format, we went into it, and we stuck with it, and I was actually pretty content with my day-to-day life. Yeah, let's like watch some videos. I'm actually really proud of this. First video I started with was my Christmas wish list. I don't know about you guys, but I've been recently like sucked into the Christmas wish list gift ideas videos that I've seen all over YouTube. We did Getting My Life Together. I love this vlog. Hey guys, today I have to get my shit together. I also went to Jamaica, we vlogged that. We're going to Jamaica. I just kind of realized like how different influencer life is. You guys have been a part of so much stuff, and I never go on vacation, so I'm like, fuck it. I did a final closet clean out of 2021, makeup routine, and what I got others for Christmas. These are all my worst purchases that I am selling. There's not much to say about that era except for the fact that like this version of me really had her shit together. I want to be that version of me again, and we'll get there because the next Vlogmas takes a turn and we'll get into that. But there were things that I knew I needed to go do in my life, and that led to a lot of decision making, and that led to a lot of mistakes, and that led to a lot of lessons, which leads me to my final Vlogmas era I'm going to react to, and that is my house pour and healing era. How do we even brief this? I'm just gonna be real. The only way out is through, and the only truth will set you free. So we're gonna be real for a second. I had broken up with my ex in 2022 at the start. I had to just trust my gut, and that was really hard to do when everyone around me was judging me for that decision. Even the comments, you know, it's like sad to like see, nobody likes change. Like everybody got used to the boyfriends, everybody got used to everything, and I felt like I was like this monster for fucking it all up. But I really had to learn how to trust myself during this time. I also, the house. How could I forget about this freaking situation? The other thing was that me and my ex had started building a house together. And that was the vision, that was the plan, but obviously things changed. The house was still being built though. Although we made changes in our lives, the house, like this thing was still happening. I felt torn. I felt like, although I went through this breakup, I don't think running away from where I live is the answer. I don't think running away to LA is the answer. I wanted to like prove to my past self that I'd learned from my mistakes, not to run away or think a location's gonna fix anything. I also didn't want to stay in my apartment because I felt like it was tainted from a lot of that, the breakup and the relationship and quarantine and a lot. I went through a lot in that apartment. The energy started getting really not good in there. Here I have this house being built, and I was told by, you know, business management and advisors that the mortgage wasn't gonna be any more than $1,000 more than what I was paying to live in my apartment. So I said, you know what? We have this podcast deal for Niki and Gabby, which that was gonna be a whole new business venture. There was gonna be 3 ad placements in every video. We had this podcast. The whole deal was us filming out of our house in order for it to even become a podcast. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna move into this house. We're gonna have a room dedicated to the podcast. I'm gonna be in my independent girl era. I'm not gonna run away from my problems. I'm not gonna go to LA. I'm gonna do this. I close on the house on a 9% interest rate. I was adding an extra like couple $1,000s to that mortgage because of interest rates and because of the type of loan. I didn't know any of this, but I let people do it for me. Because again, I've been managed financially since I was a kid. I feel like I was technically a kid star. Long story short, I didn't realize the severity of the decision I made or how that was gonna really affect me. I didn't really understand the full capacity of it until I actually moved in here. Until I felt the changes in my real life and started living that new reality is when I realized the severity of the problem and that I was really stuck. I had to adjust my life with this decision. As much as that sucked, I feel like I really learned patience. I learned that good things take time and that good decision making takes time and you can't be impulsive. I learned how to be patient. I learned how to change my spending habits. I'm learning really important lessons, and that's where we're at now. So that leads me to wrapping this up. I wanted to do this video so badly because I feel like I feel different as a person, and as hard as everything has been, like looking back at all that, as much as a roller coaster as it's been, all of that led me to here. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm very like okay with myself right now. Yeah, as cringy as it is having my 20s on the internet, it is fun to look back on and show you guys, if you're in your middle of your 20s, if you're having an early 20s crisis, I'm here to show you it gets better and no one's gonna save you but yourself. Even if you go through hard shit, you're not gonna regret it because it all got you to the place you're supposed to be at. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming this. Yeah, subscribe, press the bell. I upload Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays are more sit down connecting type videos, and Fridays are a little bit more elaborate concept videos that have more effort. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching this season, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.